Okay, well, hey everybody, Cleta the Cheetah here. This is Monday night, July 8th, 2024. It's our second Boss Babe call of the new year. The first week is gone by. You can't ever do it over. I hope y'all had a good week. And if you didn't and you said, I'm taking off a week, that's okay. Now you just divide all your goals by 51 weeks in the year instead of 52. It's okay. You can still meet all your goals, I promise. So tonight, I want to share my screen with you and just share a couple things with you that I think are important in helping you sell Mary Kay and share the opportunity this new year. And it's going to be kind of a lot of information. I don't want you to freak out over it. I want you to get one or two ideas from every little slide that I share on my little PowerPoint and just like write down and go, I'm going to try that one, because none of us have done all of these, maybe some of the directors, but most of the time you haven't tried every single thing. So anyone that's ever said the word I can't and then put some dots behind it, like I can't find anybody to book with me, I can't get a recruit, I can't find anybody to buy something, like I can't get leads, any of that I can't, I'm going to show you some ways. And if you have tried every single solitary one and you still can't, then you call me and go, Cleta, I tried every single solitary idea you said and nothing worked. And then maybe we need to just evaluate some things and see if you're speaking in a foreign language to people or what you're doing. But we're going to figure it out. Okay. So here we go. All right. So it's just simple tonight, selling and sharing Mary Kay. That's really all there is to it, right? We get all caught up in all this other stuff, but that is really all there is to it. It's our power up year. So I actually shared this over a year ago. And what is so funny is I found it on my computer and I thought, I don't even remember doing that. And I thought, well, if I don't, I know they don't. And there's new people. So guess what? If you thought you shared that last year, that's okay. Now you can write something different down. Okay, so the first thing we want to talk about is sampling the products. And there are a lot of different ways to sample the products. And what we all know in Mary Kay is that once people put Mary Kay on their little face, how many of y'all know that you have a high chance of selling it? Because it is good products. Thank goodness we're not trying to sell people stuff that we don't even like, right? That's the good thing about Mary Kay. We are selling something that we put on our face every day. And if you're not, you need to open some products for yourself. You absolutely do. So just a few ways that you can sample the product. The original way, okay, the original gangster way is to sit down with a woman face to face or a group, 3 to 6 people, and let them try the products in their kitchen, your kitchen, in your dining room, their dining room, or at I've had them meet me at Hardee's. I've had them meet me at like Wooden Nickel Restaurant, different places. Okay. I've done them in hotel lobbies, anywhere someone can sit down at a coffee shop and actually try it on their face. That's one way to do it. That is a tried and true way. If you ask anybody watching this that has ever done an in-person party, they can tell you you will sell products. It's hard not to sell products. Even people that walk in and think, I'm not buying anything. Somehow, after they try it, they want it. Why do I know that? Because that's what happened to me. I brought no money. I was not planning on buying anything. And then I tried it and I had to have it. Okay. Another way is on the face virtual with samples. You send them samples in the mail, like the picture that is in front of you. You actually do a little packet in the mail and you send it to them. And then maybe you get on Zoom or FaceTime or, Facebook room so that you can see them, they can see you, and you walk them through using the products. Okay. Lots of people have been doing that since 2020, and it's been very successful. There are some people that are in the top of Mary Kay. They never meet with anybody in person. They only do it this way. Okay. It's the truth. There are some people at the top of Mary Kay also that never get on Zoom and don't plan to. They just want to do it in person. And that's okay too. So I want y'all to have hope either way. And then you maybe say, hey, I'll do it whichever way people want to do it. All right. Another is QVC style, I call it. And that's just showing and telling, like show and tell the product and sell it. This would be like going into your group in Facebook and having something where people are watching you do it. Sayla, Maureen, and Gina and I, we utilize this every week with our little program we call What's in the Bag. And I don't know if y'all saw this, Sayla, Gina, and Maureen, but last week, Mary Kay did a thing that said, "What's in my bag?" And I'm like, oh, they're trying to steal our theme. I'm sure I stole it from somebody too. But anyway, I thought that was kind of funny. So that's like QVC style, where you're picking up products. You could either be testing it on yourself, or you could just be telling about it. QVC style, either way. But that is one way to talk about the product, sell the products. Of course, online selling, there's a lot of different ways you can do that. Of course, you can share your Mary Kay website. I will tell you this. If you're listening to my voice and you are a Mary Kay beauty consultant, and for some odd reason that I cannot figure out, you have not activated your Mary Kay website, or you let it expire. The first year is free if you're new, then it's $30 a year. Okay, that is so cheap for a website. Y'all have no idea. It used to be 60. Y'all, they came down to 30. And so reactivate your website. If you don't know if your website is active, go to it or ask your director, because I have a list I pulled up the other day, and I was shocked at so many people who A, never set it up, or B, is set up but it's expired. So it's not working. You may be sitting there thinking you have a website, but it's not even up. Okay, check that tonight when we get off the call. Make sure your website is going. Let me say this too. When you're setting up your website, if you're new and you're like, I got stuck on it, when it says put your Facebook, your Instagram, your TikTok, your all this, your links, you can come back and put that stuff later. I know that when you get on there, you're like, I don't know that. I don't know what to put right there. Leave it blank. The main thing is set it up. That's not that important. That just gives a little icon on your website where they could click on it and go to your Facebook. But you don't have to do that. And just recently, they changed it anyway, because I think I had it where it went to my group, and now it don't go to groups because, Facebook is freaking out. So, or Meta is. So you just put your business page or whatever. But anyway, you could even leave it blank. That's not the most important thing. The most important thing is that you have one. And you get your pro pay set up so people can pay with their credit card on there. All right. Those are two important things. Social media posts, as y'all know, Mary Kay's gone crazy with this, with TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You can even buy ads now and do it. Okay. So all of that are ways to sell the product and really have people sample it or watch you do it. Reels, stories, post in your private groups, post in public groups. Shop My Party link. A lot of people are using that way more than they used to, where you just get a link. You could just have it called July Party, and then you just say, I'm going to just send this to everybody and see how many orders I can get through this Shop My Party link. And then you could have a surprise hostess, and everybody that orders, they all go into the drawing, and one person in the month is going to be the surprise hostess, and she's going to get some free stuff from you. So, or you could actually do it with a hostess. So either way, that's some ways to sample products. So if you have not used every single one of those ways, you can't tell me that you've tried it all. Okay. You can't tell me you can't do it. Okay. Getting leads. I hear this a lot. I don't know how to get anybody. I don't know anybody. Everybody asks that, they say no. Okay. These are just a few ways to get leads, you guys. One is the Fabulous Game. If you don't know what it is, honestly, just go to Facebook or even Google and just put Mary Kay Fabulous Game. You'll see it. There's a number of them up there. And it's basically a sheet that says the Fabulous Game. It has 1 through 20, and it has a place for them to put their name and their phone number and text or Facebook. Sometimes there's a little check for that. And basically, you just have people at your parties fill out that little sheet of paper, and you can say, the one that fills it out the first gets a prize. Anyone that fills it all the way out gets a prize. And then you're just going to follow up with all those names. And you just say, like if Sayla was my girl, I would say, Sayla, all I'm going to do is I'm going to get your list, and I'm just going to say, I'm going to text them, and they're only going to get one chance because I don't have time. I got hundreds of names to text. That's what I tell them. I said, I don't have time to stalk your people. They get one chance and that's it. I said, so I'm just going to text and I'm going to say, hey, Julie, this is Cleta. You don't know me, but your friend Sayla gave me your name. She just had a facial with me with Mary Kay, and she thought this is something that you would really love and that you deserved a little pampering because you work so hard and don't take time for yourself. If you're interested in setting up an appointment, please text me back and I'll have a gift for you in Sayla's honor. That's it. Something like that. And either she'll text me back or she won't. And then I'll say, now, Sayla, I'm going to give you credit on anybody that books with me, and you're going to get some free stuff. So if you would, I'm going to take a selfie with me and you, Sayla, and I'm going to actually send it to her. So I would send that text, and then a few minutes later, I'd say, oh, I forgot to tell you, here's a picture of me and Sayla. So I really am a real person, and this isn't like, a scam. And then I sent a picture of me and Sayla. Okay. And I've done this before, and I've gone back and asked the girl, like if I asked Sayla, and she said, yeah. I said, I sent a picture of me and you to all your friends. She goes, yeah, some of them called me and said, why you giving that girl my number? I said, and what did you say? And she said, because she said, I said, you say, because you love Mary Kay. So you have to kind of coach your people too on what to say when their person says something like that. So anyway, that's the way. Some people ask for like 20 names for a free gift or a half price item. If you ever have anyone in your customer group that says, you got any good deals, anything on sale, and they never want to buy at full price, you always say, as a matter of fact, I do. I'm doing a special this week. Anyone that gives me 10 or 20 referrals gets a one item at half price, anything you want. Get names, y'all. Get names. That's one way to do it. If I was broke and I had to have some foundation, I give her some names so I can get my foundation at half price, right? And so that's one thing you can do. Or have them book a party, right? You can sign up for booths, tabletops, vendor events. They're all over the place. Look on Facebook for like festivals in your area. You can do them inside, outside. And some of them are not that expensive. Some are just church groups, and it's like $35 to have a table out there. Some just require a donation, and it's free. So look around, go ask around. You might even put out on your local thing. Anybody know any festivals going on? I'm looking for some places to do a vendor to set up a booth. Believe it or not, just on your public page. And somebody's going to say, hey, there's the Peach Festival down the street next week if you want to do a table. Okay, I promise you, because people love to answer questions on Facebook, right? Welcome wagon. I don't know if every city still does that. That's where they send a little gift to newcomers in the area, or you could call it newcomers. Brides is a great one. Okay. You can get on bridal lists. The way to get names of brides is to go to other places that brides go to, like florists, vendors that do anything for weddings, and you go and give your card and say, hey, I'm a Mary Kay beauty consultant. I just wanted to give my card if anybody's looking for help with their makeup. If you don't want to do makeup at the wedding, but just even before the wedding, skincare, whatever, that's the way to do brides. There's a lot of bridal shows too. Beauty pageants, they may do beauty pageant. They're always looking for makeup, and that's a great place to get leads. Maybe they're teenagers. So what? We got an MK skincare line now, don't we? Used to, we'd be like, no, bring your mama. We'll do the teens and bring your mama anyway. Mother-daughter events, social media names, reaching out to people who interact. Anyone that's on your Facebook, you post a picture or something, and they go, cool picture or whatever. That's someone that you text and say, hey, thank you for that comment on Facebook. I really appreciate it. I don't know if you know, but I'm a Mary Kay beauty consultant, and I'm actually looking to get 10 appointments on my book by the 10th. The challenge I have. Would you be interested in a virtual or in-person appointment? Who cares? You might get somebody that way. Skin Analyzer app. I don't think we use this as much. For me, at the Boss Babes, that's on me. We talked about when it came out, and we just haven't pushed it. But there's some units I've been listening to. That's their main thing, is that Skin Analyzer app. How would you, when you book someone or say, hey, I would love for you to, I have an app where you can scan your face and it tells you exactly the products you need and the different areas that you would need. And so I would love to show you that app and have you scan your face and send me the results. And if you do, I'm going to give you a special on anything that Mary Kay recommends for you. And then you can do a little special, like whatever. You can do a little discount or a gift with purchase or whatever, like 15% off everything that's on that list. Okay. And then you could actually facial her or do a Zoom and go over the list with her. But that is one that a lot of people are using for booking a whole lot, because it is a cool, people love apps, y'all, they do, and they love themselves. And so they love scanning their face. They love selfies. So take advantage of it, right? Gifts to customers, to add people to your Facebook group. If you have a customer Facebook group, maybe every couple weeks say, hey, it's, Freebie Friday. Anyone that adds 5 people to this customer group and text me their names that actually join, you get a free gift, and give them a free eyeshadow or something. Free, it could be like Freebie Friends Friday, add 5 friends and get a gift. You don't know. I mean, they might do it. Okay. So that's leads. Customer service is so important. Once you get a customer, don't you want them to buy from you from life, or do you want them to zip around? I want, like, when I facial somebody, I want them to always come to me. I don't want them to buy from me and then go find somebody else and go find somebody else. Cause like they're mine. I want to service them. So I make sure I do some things to help me stand out there because people can buy from who they want to. Agree? We can't make them. But gifts with purchase, samples with every purchase, on the spot delivery, pickup spots, maybe even at your house if they don't want you to deliver. Sometimes they'll pick up. Maybe free shipping with a certain size order or free with a minimum order that you want to select on your own. Shipping has gone up, you guys. And so, myself, I would say $75 or more for free shipping. Because like I just shipped something today and I'm not even kidding you. It was like that 4 for 44 and it was $6 to ship it. And it's only going like, just right over the Florida line. And so I charged her $4. I did. So think about it on shipping. You don't have to do free, especially if you're new and just starting out. It's okay to charge shipping. And I would suggest sign up for Pirate Ship. Look it up on the internet. On the website, just do pirateship.com, and that is a discount shipping because that order today that was $606 was supposed to be $850 if I'd have taken it to the post office. It is cheaper, and you can print it off your regular printer and use clear tape, or you can get a label maker. I have a label maker. It's DYMO, Dymo. If you ship out a lot, it's awesome. You can ask me about that later. Okay, but anyway, e-cards. Mary Kay has e-cards. If you have their email, you can go to My Customers and you can send your whole group really beautiful e-cards. Mary Kay also signs up your customers for e-cards when you enter your customers on My Customers on InTouch. So don't forget to enter your customers on InTouch so that they get the perks like the e-cards. Of course, texting is great. Have multiple ways for people to pay you. Venmo, credit card, Cash App, Zelle. I'll just however they want to get me some money. Excuse me, I will find a way to get. Birthday cards are great for customer service, or a text with a promo. Oh, it's your birthday month. You get 20% off all month long, but get a 50% off discount if you want to have a party on your birthday month, and we'll call it your birthday party. Or something like that. I mean, there's lots of different things you can do for birthdays, and everybody is excited about their birthday month. They start celebrating from day one. I'm in the celebration mood right now. It's my birthday month. Okay. Keep up to date as a beauty consultant. Okay, you are in Mary Kay. It is up to you to keep up to date with what you're doing and up to date with a lot of things. There's the MK Confident replaced MK University. So you look on under education, you'll see the module for MK Confident, and it takes you through so much training. A lot of the things that you don't know how to do, honestly, everything is on there. I know it's a lot to find it, and sometimes it's just easier to ask me or ask somebody. But if you wanted to take a little bit of time, maybe you're like, there's nothing good on TV. Maybe go, you know what? I'm going to get on MK Confident and I'm just going to do like a couple modules, see what I can get through. I always learn stuff on it. They did a great job on it. There's a whole new beauty consultant experience you can go through, and it just takes you step by step. It's really good. Study up on new products as they come in. When you're new, it's overwhelming. I'm not going to lie. I didn't know zero about skincare. And, I would just look at that magazine. I'm like, how am I going to recommend this? Because I don't even know what any of them do. I have no idea. But once you finally get through what we have, then it's just the new stuff that comes in that you have to educate yourself on, So give yourself some time with that. And the best way is to use the products yourself. The lookbook has a lot of information. When you pull the lookbook out and if you just go through and read some of this, it gives you a lot of tips about the products. It's not all the details, but it's a lot. And I think it would really help you, especially if you're newer. Read your emails from Mary Kay and from your sales director. Let me tell you something. Did you know that if you get a website order, Mary Kay does not text you and say, Deborah, somebody ordered on your website. They don't. What they do is they send you an email. And the email says you have a new personal website order. That's the only way you're going to know unless you go to your My Customers app every day to see if you got an order. So I have had one of our consultants, she missed out selling a repair set because she doesn't check her email that often. And the lady got tired of waiting and she found somebody else to buy it from her by the time she got, and then when she finally saw it, she called her and said, oh, hey, I didn't see this. And the girl said, it's okay. I found it from someone else. A repair set, y'all, that's a lot. So one tip is if you get thousands of emails, look, I know a lot of us do. If you're on Gmail or Yahoo or whatever, you can go and set up an additional email that's like just your Mary Kay. And don't give that email out to anybody else but Mary Kay. In other words, like if you're going to Kohl's to buy something, don't put that Mary Kay email out. Or if you're signing up for anything else, because then you get on those mailing lists, right? Just do it for your Mary Kay business. That's what I did. And that way, when I see something from my Mary Kay email, which is just my last name, Colson-Eyre @gmail.com, that's my important emails. And I may not check all, I've got 2 other emails. I may not check them all or just scan them. But that Colson-Eyre one, I know that's a Mary Kay, something for Mary Kay Cosmetics, something from a customer, or something that has to do with my Mary Kay business. So that is a tip if you are overwhelmed. And believe me, I know it can be when you get like hundreds of emails a day and you miss stuff. So think about that. I did write Mary Kay and say, it'd be so nice if y'all text us if we got an order. They hadn't emailed me. They hadn't told me nothing back yet. But anyway, I did tell them that. Practice your skills on people. On if you have to, practice on your husband, your boyfriend, your mom, your sister, your dad. It don't matter. Get your stuff out and practice, because practice makes perfect. And you know, they used to say perfect practice makes perfect, not just practice. So it does take a little bit. You are going to mess up, but you won't kill anybody doing a facial. All right. So you got to get the skills in. And the only way to get the skills in is to actually try it on people. Even video yourself doing a facial. I videoed myself doing a skincare class and I'm like, am I that country? Yes, you are. Okay. But there's things I'm like, I could do that better. It's kind of painful, to be honest with you, at the beginning to watch yourself do something, but it is helpful. Attend company events and local events. At all possible. It's good to be with your sisters, but you're going to learn a lot and you learn from each other, not just the sales director. Download the apps, test out the Skin Analyzer app on yourself, like scan your face and send it to yourself so you'll actually know. That's one thing about it. It's like if you share an app that you don't even have a clue about, then they're going to ask a question about it and you're going to go, I don't know. So like that Skin Analyzer out, scan your own face, do it like in the morning with no makeup on. And then Mary Kay can also recommend what they would recommend for you. Okay. And you just need good light. That's what you do. Good light and no makeup. Team building, everything that we've been doing, you want to share the opportunity at the same time as well. Okay. And I think sometimes we do focus on the dollar. We focus on that sale so hard because maybe you're sitting there and you just need some money today. And even though it'd be nice to have a team member, that don't pay the power bill next week that's due. Am I right? Okay. So but long term, you also have to share the opportunity. And my commission checks are way more than what I make from selling. They do. That's my income. So you want to do both if at all possible to really elevate yourself this year. So a couple of easy things are just include company literature in your reorder bags. And I wanted to show you, if you don't know what to put in there, you can buy a little pack of these. If you can, let me just stop the share for a second. This is just a little pack that I just got in from an order. And it's just a little pack. And then on the back, it has, let me open it for you to show you. It has all the different ways that you can get in Mary Kay. Here we go. And these are just under section 2 under team building supplies. And it's very inexpensive. They send you 10 of them. So the back looks like this. And it's really nicely printed. And the front looks like this. Let me tell you what else this is great for. If you're sitting down with a girl to talk to her about Mary Kay, you just put this right down in front of you and say, hey, well, I'm just going to tell you like 4 different ways that Mary Kay could benefit you. Number 1 is that it fits your life. And then you can mention the things that are right here. Number 2, it helps you be who you want to be. You can mention this stuff. Number 3, it lets you sell products you can believe in. and you mention this stuff. Okay. Number 4, I want to share the heart of Mary Kay, and you tell a little bit about Mary Kay. And then it says, is this for you? A, B, or C? A, absolutely. I'm interested. With your help, I'm willing to try. B, book me for a second appointment. I have questions. I'd love to talk more. C, it could be for me down the road. Until then, I'd love to be your customer. This is like your interview sheet. There's nothing else they need to know but what's on here. They say yes, you flip it over, say these are the options of how you get in. $35 e-start, samples you can add, and the pro kit. And that's all the different options of the start. That's simple. So what you could do is take this, fold it up, and like for the month of July, every single reorder that you do, if you hand it out, people are going to open their bag and they're going to go, what's she sending me? Now, true, they could get their big pink trash can and put it right in it. That is true. But they might actually look at it. And if I said, Sayla, listen, thank you for your order. I did put a little piece of literature in your bag. I just want you to glance over it and tell me what you think. I'd love to talk to you about it. So just look at it. Don't put it in file 13 till you actually look at it. Can you promise me that? And then I would follow up with her and say, hey, did you have a chance to look at it? No, Cleta, I didn't. Say, well, get it out. I just want to tell you a couple of things because honestly, I've been thinking about you a lot and I would love to have someone like you on my team. You're fun. I'd love to travel with you. It would just be awesome to have somebody like you. And then it would give you a reason to talk to her. So this can also be printed out. I just, I buy them from Mary Kay. I print them out sometime too. This is just slick paper. It's so nice. But on Mary Kay, if you look under team building, under education, you'll see these, or the digital zone there. It's just called team building flyer. Okay. So I wanted to show you that. Anyway, but I was just thinking if you shared that all month long, like go ahead and buy you 100 of them and just put them in every bag, every bag, every bag. That way you'll have them. And you're just going to ask people anywhere you see, that you sell to, would they like to know a little bit more about the business? Do they know anyone that's looking for extra money, earning extra money? That's everybody in the United States of America right now. Look for people who are influencers in other areas on social media. Maybe they're on there all the time doing other stuff and everybody just loves them and they're, like they say something and then you're like, dang, she got like 50 comments on that. Maybe I need to talk to her about Mary Kay too, because she'd be a good one, right? Invite her to marketing events. Mary Kay does them. They're called It Just Fits. Your sales director does them, or you could do one-on-ones with her and your sales director, like 3-way calls and things like that too. Understand the marketing plan a little bit yourself, but you don't have to know everything. You just have to know how to sign up. Here's the 3 questions I get. Number 1, how much does it cost to sign up? Number 2, how do I find customers? Number 3, how much do I have to order to stay in Mary Kay? That's the 3 I get. And how much money can you make? So if you can cover those 4 questions, you got it. Okay. The Digital Zone app is great to text out and print out even this flyer. You can text it out to people or email it to them. Think about people you'd love to work with and then share at every selling appointment. And if they show interest at a party, don't wait. This is what I see a lot of my consultants do, or a lot of you guys do, and I've probably done it myself, is where you tell it and they go, hey, that does sound kind of like fun. And instead of stopping, you say, well, listen, take all this stuff home and look it over and then call me next week and we'll chat about it. Wrong. So if they are interested, you say, hey, let me talk to you about it. Do you have time tonight? I can go ahead and go over some things. No, I'm too busy tonight. I said, well, I tell you what, let's set up a time tomorrow that I can just have maybe like 20 minutes and let's go over some things. But if you just throw it out there and they show interest and you tell them to go home and ask 17 people if they think it's a good idea, they're not going to sign up. Does that make sense? And it's not being pushy, it's being professional, and closing the sale and closing the selling too. Like if they're interested, go ahead and share right then. Okay. Set your goal. We're going to wrap it up. Set your goal to move up on the career path this year, to senior consultant, star team builder, team leader, elite team leader, DIQ, 8 out of the gate, director. And then they have the pink up and the power up, that you could even, get extra prizes for that. And so you get a free director suit jacket. That's worth a lot. 36 on the Power Up, you get a free leadership conference registration. And that just goes into the end of December. But these will be people that want to get in DIQ right now and finish by December. So all of these, you can go. We've seen people in Mary Kay come in and go from a consultant to a DIQ in 1 month, getting 8 people. I mean, we've seen, it's not like something unusual. People do it. So if that's your goal, you can do it. They have to be active. What is active? Someone that did 225 within 3 months. So they do have to be active. So if they ordered in the month of May, they're active this month. They count. If they did not order in May, if they ordered in April and they haven't ordered since then, they're inactive. But if they put in an order in July, they would be back active. So they're active the month they put it in. And it doesn't matter, y'all, if it's the last day of the month. That counts as month 1. So if they ordered on June 30th, they're active all of, well, June, okay, July and August. So just kind of keep that in mind. And you want to start where you are right now. No matter who you are, where you are, you start where you are. Make a list of 25 people that you already know who are not buying from you. You can look at church, coworkers, relatives, children's friends, moms, neighbors, husbands. You know, Mary Kay used to just say, just pretend you're fixing to have a big celebration, maybe a big, huge birthday celebration or a wedding. Who would be on that guest list? Who would you invite? Those are the people. Those are the people that you would put on your list, and at least get 25 or 50 of them that you can start texting them and say, hey, I have a challenge for my director to get 10, to let 10 people try Mary Kay, but on my 10 appointments on my books by the 10th. Can I borrow your face and you be one of my 10? And I'll enter you in a makeover contest, which is my next thing. Use this makeover contest to get appointments booked. The Mary Kay Year Away, we can start entering our names on the 15th of July. And you just go to www.contest.marykay.com and you will see all the details there. You can send this link to your customers even right now, and it'll say starts in 7 days. It says it at the top, but they can see all the things on it. This is going to be a game changer to help you get bookings right now. Okay. I'm not going to do too much with this, but if you don't know what to say and you need help and you can't find anybody to help you, go to Chat GPT. Everybody else is using AI, right? Chat, and it's HTTP. You could actually just Google Chat GPT and it'll come up. But you can just say, you know, give me a post for social media that talks about the Mary Kay Makeover Contest, you know, or something like that. And they come up with the greatest things. Okay. And then if you don't like it, say, make it a little more fun. And so we're not going to do that, but you can ask for scripts. You can ask questions. It is artificial intelligence that goes through all the web to get you the right answers. So it's not 100%. So definitely check out what you put before you do it. But it will amaze you. Okay. And if you might say, give me another word to say, I'm excited for you. If you just say the same thing all the time, it'll give you some different things to say. Okay. So bottom line, keep it simple, sweetie. That's what Mary Kay said. Remember these prizes that you're working on. The B for this year, 24 qualified. This beautiful quarter sales ring. I think it's probably the prettiest ones they had. It's rose gold. It's gorgeous to me. It's absolutely beautiful. This is the sales goal for, the sales directors for $500,000 or above. This beautiful ring. This is for 800 or above. And then, of course, you got the triple star necklace and earrings. And you build on these each year. And that's when you do, as a sales director, the quarter sales, the quarter sharing, and a unit club. And then these beautiful rings are sales directors. This is our goal. Like, my goal is to have all 4 of these rings on my hot little hand. And that's for developing 4 sales directors this year. I would like to do it, you know, by December, have 4 people sitting by me in San Antonio at leadership conference. And so that's pretty cool. New directors, what do they get? I should have put the picture, but they get an awesome bag with cheetah print on the inside and a cosmetic bag that's cheetah print and a beautiful Thea necklace and earring set. And then y'all can get $1,000 every quarter when you meet certain goals as a new director. So it's a lot of cash they're going to throw at new directors for different things. So it's the way to go. So y'all, that's a lot, I realize. So I just hope you got at least 1 or 2 good ideas out of it. Just 1 or 2 good ideas that you can take and run with this year and say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna try that this week. And I would say this, we've talked about this, but July, a good July makes for an awesome year. Okay, a terrible July, it doesn't make for a terrible year, but you do have to play a little catch up if you take the whole month off, which I know you're not, because why would you be watching this if you're taking the whole month off, right? So thank y'all for watching tonight. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording, but I will talk to everybody in just a second and get your feedback.